In the last section, we did a very quick solution to get first. We're now going to move on to our next method, which is called get last. So the goal of this method is to return the very last node of our linked list. And you can see a great code sample over here on the right-hand side. So if we insert first A and then B, remember that we would end up with B being the first node, A would be the second node. And so if we called get last, it should return the node with data A. And the thing to keep in mind here is that we want to specifically to return the entire node, not just the data property of the node. We want to return the entire thing. So the solution to this, I want to remind you on exactly how size over here worked. Remember how this thing worked. Remember, we got a reference to this.head, and then while the variable node was truthy, we continued iterating through our linked list. So you can use this technique right here in a very similar fashion to find and return the last node. Now, two things I want to point out here before I cut you loose. The first thing to recall is that we can always figure out if a node is the last one if it has a next property with the value null. So when a node has the value null for next, that means it is the last one. The other thing I want to point out regarding this method is that you might need to remember to take into account the situation in which a linked list has no nodes whatsoever. So the tests are written to check for this case right here. So make sure that you do handle the case in which there is no nodes associated with the linked list. All right, so I'm going to cut you loose. Go ahead and give it a shot, and I will catch you in the next solution where we will go over a solution together.